morning. It's October 20th, 2022. I'm walking into Sadler's Woods. It's a Thursday. On Saturday, the 16th, Sadler's Woods held a cleanup. And so this is a video of how gorgeous it looks after a whole bunch of volunteers cleaned it up in anticipation of a pumpkin walk that will be held this week. This is probably the best week of the year for autumn leaves in this area. Last night we had our first really cold night for the year, so that's what we'll have, cold nights until April. 6 months. But until then, the leaves are gorgeous. On my right is a tennis court, and then we're also going to be walking past a school. I'm not going to be videoing the school. School is in session at the moment. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But I don't think it's fair to video kids. Oh look, we are in the flight path of Philadelphia International Airport, which always delights me. I love looking at planes landing. It's like looking at a fishbowl. Now, New Jersey is pretty much underwater with a few pieces of land pulled out. This used to be some kind of a river, and is occasionally. Where you can see, we're on top of a little ridge. During the summer, there's blackberries, raspberries, mulberries along here, which I always enjoy collecting before the rabbits and the deer and the Canada geese and the sparrows and owls. I don't know if owls eat them. I guess they do. Yeah, this is a patch. Yeah. This whole grass area, this could feed a lot of people if it was cultivated. There's so many opportunities for feeding people here in New Jersey. No one should ever be hungry. Here's a pathway to get from one side to the houses on the other side. And of course it's a pathway for kids going home from school. This is a very nice area for kids to go to school. My children grew up here. This is Haddon Township. My children went to school in Haddonfield, which also has woods, but not as many, not as large as in Haddon Township. New Jersey is basically just one huge forest, and it's very nice of the animals to let us build houses and stay here. Very nice of them. Okay, I can hear kids. I'm not going to video them. We're to the right of the school. Look at these. I don't know what they are. I don't know if they're edible. They look edible. It's interesting because 6 weeks ago I was walking through a park, well, countryside. I don't know if it was a park or it was the countryside in Copenhagen, and I kept coming across rose hips. I don't see any rose hips here. And then rose hips were all over Germany as well. Look at this leaves. Look at this tree. How gorgeous is that? Oh, there's a plane over there. It's leaving. Okay. So walking into Sadler's Woods. To the right is the playing fields for the school. This whole area that I'm walking in, this was all woods. Not for the past 60 years. I don't know when it stopped being woods and started being turned into schools. And right on the other side of the woods that we're walking into now is huge Catholic church and school. And on the other side is a shopping centre. There we are, there's another plane. See, this must be the time. I guess it's all connected to which direction the wind's coming from. But that's the third plane that's landed since I've been walking. And here we are. This is the beginning of Sadler's Woods. About 2 years ago, the Conservation Association put in these wonderful wooden benches. And I love to sit on them when I'm coming back through the woods with my shopping. And here's the sign, which I have shown before. But if you haven't seen it, here it is. And that's back from where we came. I have to go slowly. This camera does not like quick movements. So this is a lovely time of the afternoon where the shadows alternate with the sun. Giving these wonderful light effects. Aha! Here we are, logs cut down, and trees that have fallen. Okay, this could well have been done on Saturday. Haddon Township does have people that take care of the woods, but also there's a large volunteer component as well. People showing up on Saturday mornings and fixing the paths, removing logs, and of course getting rid of trash. Although trash is really not a huge problem here. People really do take care of the woods. It's always been very clean. Just like a forest in Germany. And I like that. I like that a lot. See, look at these colours. Look at these colours. Yeah. These woods are certainly not as dramatic as the woods in Breitnau or Hinterzarten or Titisee, but they're really lovely. It's just tiny, but it's lovely. well cared for. And here are 3 more wooden seats, which were added about 2 years ago. That's another place I like to sit when I come back. Just often with a book, just sit and be quiet in the woods. Breathe the beautiful air. Which is the most important thing about the woods. The air is clean. Because the trees are doing the job of cleaning it for you. So this is, I'm just going on the high path because I need to get some light bulbs for my lava lamps. I have about 36 lava lamps, and this time of year I start turning them on, and by Thanksgiving I have them all on. But they only go on if I have light bulbs for them. Look, there's another plane. What's really been nice since the pandemic is that I never used to see anyone in the woods except for kids running home from school. I guess it was a shortcut from the middle school, which is right at the end of this path, and the high school. But now I do. And it's delightful in the summer to see kids paddling in the stream, which is to our left. And I'll make a little detour to the stream. Oh yeah, it's really looking nice. The volunteers did a good job. It's tidy and messy. Messy as you want woods, but it's also tidy. The large fallen trees have been removed. Another one. Is that number 6? I think so. This tree has been fallen for a while. I guess it's not causing any trouble, so it just stays there. I've seen a young man hanging out there the first day of spring, playing music, enjoying the sunshine. This one, look, there's ivy growing up it, and it looks dead. Oh, this tree is not going to stay up for very long. This is a problem. This tree is going to fall down. Maybe in a storm. And this is the water down here. We had some rain the last couple of days. And there's another plane, 7. This is an endlessly wonderful place for kids to play. Look at that, they've built a little bridge there. And this is the stream, which is not very full at the moment. Look at this. Oh, it's lovely. There we have. Okay, this is me. You can see my shadow. Going back up onto the path now. Look at these huge trees. It's just gorgeous. Janet is the president of the Conservation Association, and she does a terrific job of keeping everyone working together, keeping everything going. She's really terrific. Really terrific. Ah, look, there's a red maple. I have a red maple in front of my house. Apparently the red maples are the most common trees for in front of houses, the parking strips. I have a red maple and a Norwegian maple. So one turns red and the other one turns yellow, which is really nice. These trees have not turned yet. It looks like it can't quite decide if it's summer or fall. Now that's one pathway to get to the other side of the stream, which I don't generally take. There are a number of ways of getting across. This area, we had goats. Janet brought in goats in May, and I made a number of videos on them because they were just gorgeous. 40 goats that came from a rescue farm in New York. Apparently once goats stopped making milk, they needed rescuing. So 40 of them were brought here, and they were absolutely delightful. It was confusing. I had thought that only male goats had horns, but that's not true. But this section of the woods, the goats didn't come here. They went to the section on the left, over the other side of the stream. And they were fenced in for 4 weeks, and they were lovely. And it was so exciting to see kids and adults thinking, my gosh, goats. People driving past, they shut down their cars and they got out and they all talked to each other. It was absolutely delightful. And I hope the goats come back. Okay, you see, this is forest maintenance. This is wood that's all been chopped down. And if you have a big enough fireplace, you could probably take a log and burn it. Or bring an axe and chop them up completely. There's another way down to the stream. I see squirrels here a lot. I have seen deer, family of deer. I have seen geese. I have seen owls. I have never really seen cats, which is interesting. Maybe they hide. Hard to believe there wouldn't be cats here. Well, maybe there have been, and they've all been caught and neutered and adopted. Yeah, this fell down a number of years ago, and it's obviously not causing any trouble. It's interesting to me that the tree keeps standing and the roots keep rotting away, and we don't even know until the tree falls down. because the roots can't hold them anymore. That's probably a metaphor for something. See, another one. And this is the path that I usually take. To cross the stream, or not cross the stream, depending on where I'm going. Gosh, the light is just gorgeous. Oh my, so beautiful. Oh my, a tree fell down in the path I usually take. Well, that is probably the end of my walking this way. And here we are, this is what they're telling you to do with your dogs. Leash your dog. Okay. Oh look, there's people down there playing in the water. How wonderful. This is really nice to see. Oh yes. It's always good when I see kids here. This is great. Okay, well, I am pretty much stuck here. So I'm going to close this now. Susanna J. Dodgson, October 20th, 2022. Remembering someone whose birthday was today. Bill Gibb, brother of the mayor of Dramana, who died. He was born in 1951 on this day and died in 1986. Susanna J. Dodgson, peacescientist.org. Thank you for watching this. May you be blessed.